The first burning question we wanted to address was this: does Floss Orr really have children? Word has reached us, mostly through our mother, that other people's children, when they visit in Florida, if they don't like live right next door, they come and they stay for months. They don't leave after 4 days. They call once, twice, 3, 4 times a day. They show up for events and stay longer. So for any of you who think that the stories that you've been telling, we found out you've been telling stories about us, are actually just made up, we wanted to, in fact, at this 80th birthday event, answer the question whether or not she really does have children. She does. There are 3 of them. We're going to very quickly introduce ourselves. I am Jackie Orr. I wear too much black, according to my mother, but I put this on for this event. I wear funny boots. When I'm not in Florida, I'm in New York. I teach at Syracuse University, and I'm so delighted to share my mother's 80th birthday with you. And so my 2 brothers will introduce themselves and their family and prove that we really exist.
I'm Peter Orr, the youngest. My mom and dad practiced with Brad and Jackie, and then perfection came along. But I was the one who hunted you down, either by mail or phone, so thank you all for tolerating that. I apologize for any undue number of calls. I was persistent at times. My wife is here, Nejla, with red outfit. Our 12-week-old Clara is attached to her, a little less literally than before. And my youngest daughter, Layla, is there to the right, intent on some new technology. But really, thank you so much for coming. Absolutely, I think it turned out very surprising. And with that, the senior member of the board, children, I'll hand off. Satellite High School, that's right. Scorpion graduated Satellite High School, so go Scorpion.
And we saved the best for last. But first, the oldest. I'm Brad Orr. I'm from Michigan. I teach at the University of Michigan. My oldest son is here, Matthew Orr. My wife, Diane Condi, and my younger son could not be here. My younger son is going to prom tonight, and although Grandma Orr's 80th birthday is incredibly important, the prom date was more important. So they're back in Michigan. Now my 2 siblings have thrust upon me the honor of giving this presentation. It only... No?
Still coordinating.
I did introduce Matthew, my oldest son, Matthew.
Okay, so before turning things over to him, my older brother, just to keep the theme going, the second burning question that we are going to address is what has Floss Orr been doing for the last 80 years of her life? So we have visual evidence and stories. You're welcome to chime in. We can call this call and response. And yes, and my brother.
In 15 minutes or less.
What?
In 15 minutes or less.
In 15 minutes or less.
So, as I said, my 2 siblings have thrust upon me the honor of giving this presentation. It has 400 slides, and I have to give it in less than 15 minutes. We're going to start at the beginning. We're pretty close to the beginning. All right, let's hit it. It's dark.
It's unplugged somewhere.
Mom, are you messing up your birthday?
She stepped on the power cord. Well done, birthday girl.
So now I have to ad-lib.
Technical difficulty.
I want to thank you all for keeping this a great secret. I don't know how you did it, having met with her, a couple times in the last week. I'm sorry for being late, but we had to lay down this huge smoke screen about how to bring her here. We had Jackie being upset about her job. We had, what else did we talk about? Bed and breakfast. We had everything going on. She didn't have a clue what was going on. I didn't prepare any jokes, Peter.
Keep going, Brad. Keep going.
Are you doing this on purpose? I was still on my 15 minutes.
We just landed at the airport together last night, so that we are flying by the seat of our pants and a little bit wrinkled. We had power, and and we're going to get it back. Maybe we'll call David and see what we can do. You know, the power center is right there on the floor.
All right, cool.
All right, this sounds good.
We're in focus.
Never fear. Mom, you can't touch any of these cords.
I won't, okay? It's always my fault.
There's a theme there.
Don't screw up, Mom. Don't screw up. We're doing it. All right, we're back. We're back
Okay, so
online.
I'm advancing?
All right, let's advance.
So,
All right. You'll see this picture again.
okay.
All right.
Should I keep going?
Keep going. Oh, yeah, keep going. Don't wait for me. All right. Florence Orr was born in Superior, Wisconsin. Very tip of Lake Superior. It was very cold. And then she moved to Chicago. How old were you when you moved? 6 months. 6 months. So she didn't spend very much time up there. All right, let's keep it going. Here are her parents, grandfather Showalter and Elizabeth Showalter, her parents. Okay, the first recorded picture, at least that we have, of Florence Orr examining her feet. Throughout this entire presentation, you'll see that Florence Orr's lower half, her legs, play a predominant role in her life. You'll see this over and over again. All right, let's go. This is the full Showalter family. Floss has 2 sisters, Betty Ann and Carol. Carol. Betty Ann and Carol, Ms. Floss. Good call. Your parents. Go ahead. Next. Those of you who have not heard her play the piano should ask her to play the piano. She is a great pianist.
Not anymore.
All right. What is the important part about this picture? Clarence Showalter, is this a church class? Church school? Communicant. What's the important part? Look at the legs on that lady. Even in church class.
With her father, just 2 seats away.
Keep going. Now, some of you probably haven't met Sam Orr. Sam Orr died 11 years ago?
Yes.
2000. So he was quite a bit younger here, and he also had legs and other things, but keep going. Here they are on the beach. Legs.
That's a church group.
Again. Church group.
Clean under the boardwalk.
College girl, McAllister, St. Paul, Minnesota.
Studied hard.
Her driver's belt, check out. Again. All you have are legs, Mom. All right, so Sam Orr was in the military for a long time. He was in the underwater demolition team, the predecessor to the SEALs. They got married. You were married in Seattle, right?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. And then eventually they moved to Coronado, California, the big Navy base, Coronado, California, where I was born, a very important event in their life. Let's keep going. All right, first they had to get married. They lived in this house at some point. I'm actually not sure this is Coronado or San Diego.
That's San Diego.
San Diego. That's where I was born.
But the important event to remember was this guy. That's me. roughly 53 years ago, that picture was taken. Again, the handsome fellow. Let's keep rolling with me. Again. Now, a second person appeared, Jackie. That's Jackie on the Galapagos tortoise on the San Diego Zoo. Now, Jackie is incredibly special. She was born on June 6, 1960. That's 6/6/60, which means that she was 6 on 6/6/66.
She was a troublemaker without...
She told you about all that black she wore? There's a reason for that. And our dog was called Blackie.
Jackie named the
Dogs
dog.
have played a prominent role in Mom's life. Not quite as much as legs, but pretty prominent role. The family, as we're growing, I'm probably, what, about 10 here. We were in Pennsylvania at that point. Beautiful family. Excellent. Keep going. The family grew. This is the extended family with the sisters and cousins. We are still missing a very important part of the family. Let's go.
That's up at the lake.
And the accident happened. This was not planned. Jackie and I asked, what is going on? All right, that's Peter.
Note the halo. Note the halo in contrast to Jackie.
Peter made good parts of this presentation. All right, there we are again. Layla, this is Peter. This is your dad, right about your age. Right about there.
Daddy.
Keep going. Now, we lived in Minnesota at that point. We moved to Minnesota, and they grow things big in Minnesota. Big fish, big zucchini. Me, Peter. I don't know where you were, John. Jackie, they grow beautiful women in Minnesota as well. Jackie and Mom. Okay, let's roll. The family, dogs played another role. So we had Blackie, but then we got a bigger dog, a dog that ate Blackie. So let's keep going. Sam and Floss, do you remember what wedding anniversary? This is a wedding anniversary. This is down in
Dallas.
Texas.
Dallas.
They moved
Check out that hair.
Texas.
Dallas hair.
Wow. Dallas hair. I kept the dog. Let's go. And gained a wife. My lovely bride who couldn't be here today. She couldn't be here. So, and we had two darling boys, of which the older, this one, is sitting back there filming. That's Matthew.
see him.
This is Stephen going to prom tonight. Up. And Jackie and Mom were equally beautiful as ever. They're sort of twig-like, though. Aren't they really sort of... All right, let's go. Diane and I moved to New York, and we traveled around New York. The Twin City, the Twin Towers were still there. Keep going. Peter was down in Texas, hoping to get out of Texas. He did. He came to Satellite Beach, where he played soccer. He lettered multiple years. He was a Latin star at Satellite High. He went to prom.
No, that's his sister.
Wait, go back. This is Jackie. Aren't you going to prom? Or close to?
Yeah.
Going to prom, so, you know, we should show that. All right, now let's go. Maggie, the other next dog in her life. So we got Blackie, Patty, Maggie. And then Nejla comes into the picture. Nejla and Peter, married in New York. An amazing wedding downtown.
Oh, how pretty.
This is the son who's going to prom. He looks a little zoned out there. Mother looks a little zoned out. It's been a long day.
Remember that?
She needs to relax. It's been a long time.
It's a family
That was in
show.
Arizona.
In Arizona.
Sedona.
So a little bit, Jackie is at Syracuse University where she works in sociology and gives art performances. I don't know where this was, Jackie. I don't know. She was just in Chicago giving performances, so she's very adept at this. She should be giving this presentation. Mom has tooled around the country in many forms. Sometimes she moves herself. Sometimes she has people move her. This is up at our lake in Wisconsin. We're drawing this to a close. These are my sons practicing to be Sulu, and they're all Boy Scouts, an Eagle Scout and a Life Scout. The new dog in Mom's life, Maggie. When we're not around.
Willow.
Willow. Keep going. And the newest additions to the family, Layla. This is up at the lake last summer. A year ago. And don't say that we're not current. This was taken this morning at 9 o'clock and slipped into this presentation. Clara and Floss. Happy birthday, Mom. I think we may have one more. Happy 80th. And this is the family tree. She mentioned it. We all climb the tree and get our picture taken. And we'll do that again for her 80th. This was on her 75th. We took this. So thank you for putting up with the family photos.
Very nice.
And thank you for coming all.
We have one more little act, just one more act, it's sort of a coda. And then you are.
Oh. What? Oh, what? Beautiful.
You said you wanted to put 80 candles on something.
We arrived last night and Mother said, I got 80 candles.
Wonderful.
So we found something to put them on.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, funny.
We do need to look for it.
When you watch Brad, you can go.
You might need to shut off the fan.
Yes.
Do that.
Oh, that was
I thought we were going to get a watermelon and we were going to poke holes in it.
No, maybe tomorrow.
You did a good job. Fantastic. Oh, don't burn your hands.
Don't burn my baby.
Oh,
We can do it. Don't worry. You can. Oh. I feel like you shouldn't do it.
there.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
One in the center.
I think the birthday girl needs to sit
All
down.
the candles. Look at her eyes. Oh, get a picture of Layla.
Yeah, she needs to sit down and.
Okay. Almost. We're going to sing it again.
Layla.
This is what's going to happen to you, Layla. Okay, one more time.
Wait, hold on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
Three more.
Layla, blow. Blow. Come on.
She's blowing.
Okay.
She'll spit on it. Go ahead.
There you go, Layla.
There you go.
No. Whoa, help me blow.
Sorry, I blocked your view.
No, that's okay.
And
Oh my goodness, thank you.
we haven't really found out how to serve it. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it all together and then just bring it all out. Beautiful.